Hello everybody, this is Fabi from The Next Big Rush, and a quick follow-up to my Northern Dynasty drama video. I don't know if you watched this video, but I would encourage you to do so, or else this isn't going to make that much sense. But follow me, and I want to extract at least one lesson from what's happened here. So basically I came out and said, hey guys, take a look at Northern Dynasty. There is a huge story behind that, but it's probably oversold. The charts look like there's been a very steep drop. So I am going to go ahead and make a bet at 166, which I did. And then a few people commented, maybe one or two people commented here, and I think that the comments either show that the people weren't paying attention when they were watching my video. Maybe they were distracted by the light at the end of the tunnel here. I have I don't know, heavenly angels by that window or something like that, or that they didn't really understand what I was trying to say. Basically, I never saw this as an investment opportunity, okay? An investment to me is something that's much safer, something that is a real business with a very, very high chance of cash flow and things of that nature. To me, Northern Dynasty is a complete speculation. It's more based on the charts than the actual chances of the project itself. It's more on sentiment than an investment. If I wanted my mother to invest, I would not tell her to go and buy shares of Northern Dynasty, okay? I would not even allow her to do that. Maybe I'd tell her to go and get something that has a nice yield to it. Okay, so a couple of comments here that I would like to address, and this is where the lesson is. Dumping my gun, okay? You're better off investing, wrong word, dumping, I love you, great guy, I hope you make, well, I think you're a guy, I don't know, but I hope you make more money than I do. But you're talking about some other Alaskan mine. I challenge you to find a mine in Alaska with better potential for gains. NAK has a long way to go before they even get started, if ever. I'd only buy at, let's check this out, at 0.8 USD at the most. I respect your point of view, but like I said, this is not an investment. To me, this is about looking at the chart and thinking, my gosh, this sentiment is so bad. Anything that happens between now and a few months from now will probably be better than what they have right now, because it can't get much worse. I mean, it can always get worse, but not that much. Take a look at the chart if you don't understand what I'm talking about, okay? So 2224 Tiger, or Tigger I should say, up 32%. Yes, this is what happened. As soon as I sent that video out, it went up 32%. And he says, I can really move markets. No, I can't. Sorry, I wish I could. I'd be sitting on the beach sipping margaritas right now. But this was just dumb luck, and I'll tell you what happened. That was just plain luck right after I published this video. There's this great person called Slug Go Sloan. I'm sorry, I am murdering all of your nicknames, but here it goes. If you haven't seen the proposed project plan, then do some research and look at it. It's so complicated and such a pain in the, you know what, logistically, that I don't ever see them actually building this mine. Don't waste your money. Well, I don't actually see them building this mine either. I'm with you, and I really appreciate your comment, but this is not about the project itself. This is about the sentiment towards the project. This is me trying to guess what other people in the room will do with their money. Will they make a bet? Will something change in the story? Because there was so much bad news that compounded upon itself for NAK or NDM, that anything that was positive that would come out of it could probably inspire a short squeeze, and we'll talk about short squeezes in some other video. So this is what happened in the meantime, and you can check out here the fresh piece of news right after I published this video. by a strike of pure 150% luck and zero, I repeat, zero skill on my part, Congress sent out this letter urging Pruitt to come out and basically lift the veto on this project, which would be great news. But the fact of the matter is, it was only a letter from Congress. Yes, that is important, very important. It's not exactly a letter from my mom. You know, it's people who matter in the USA, and they're asking this to be lifted. Now, I'll show you a little chart here, but it really did pop on that news alone in the aftermarket, or in the after hours market, and the only thing that will actually raise the price of Northern Dynasty is if this really sticks. And I was thinking, okay, so they asked for the veto to be lifted. Will it be lifted? Is this guy, this Pruitt guy, is he likely to listen to Congress and say, hey, yeah, maybe they have a point. I'm gonna, take a look at the situation and make it easier for Northern Dynasty. Now, who is Pruitt? And I went after him. I checked his Twitter and saw that he had posted this piece, this interview, which I didn't even get to listen because what information you can get here from, from what he said is actually very telling. Okay, so it basically says, and he is the new head of the EPA. Now, when he was Attorney General of Oklahoma, he used to be the guy who used to go against the EPA. Here's what it says. Pruitt, who has led lawsuits against regulators such as the EPA, says he expects the EPA to undergo substantial change amid regulatory rollback. So this guy's basically saying, look, the EPA has been a bully for a long time, and now it's time that they undo the damage that they have done for the last X amount of years. So I'm actually thinking that maybe this guy will put his seal of approval on this. Maybe he will listen to Congress and say, hey, you know what? Let's see what this thing does. Not from a stock perspective. I mean, I'm not insinuating that he has any interest in that, but he will likely lift this veto. It seems like he would be the kind of guy who would do that, which to me is just really good timing and just a blessing because, I was not expecting this. I had no idea that this was going to come out. So right now, the stock closed at 165. I did buy at 166, so I'm close to breaking even on my bet. The stock dropped precipitously last night, just before the news came out, and now it's trading after hours at 173. So nothing to sneer at. It did reach quite a decent high today. I could have ended my bet here and pulled out my money and gone out for beers and things like that, but I said, you know what, this is a small bet anyway. I remembered my Bitcoin days, and I thought, you know what, if this guy is likely to go ahead and say, okay, I'm gonna lift the veto, then I don't think that this is gonna stop at $2. I don't think it's gonna stop at 190. I think it's gonna try to test the previous highs, because we are talking about a ridiculously big deposit. And again, I am not saying this is ever going to get built. Probably won't, but all I care about is perception. In this vehicle of making money, perception is reality. Hope that helps you, and I hope that you guys can come back and comment more on this situation here. What do you think? Would you do this? Would you risk any money? Good, bad idea, I don't know. Only time will tell. I'm still in it for a very small amount, but nonetheless, this is more of a lesson. This is more about what can we learn from shorter term trading right here, right now. Alright, thank you very much. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.